the ultimate lasagna test. One recipe rose above the rest, with 20,000 five-star reviews. Whether you grew up with frozen lasagna or homemade feasts, this classic pasta dish remains a comfort food staple. But with countless variations, from traditional bechamel to easy cottage cheese fillings, slow-simmered bolognese to vegetarian options, finding the best lasagna can feel impossible. To settle the debate, I put 6 top-rated recipes head-to-head in a blind tasting. The goal? Identify which version delivers the most satisfying, well-balanced experience after all the effort. The results were surprising, and one recipe stood out as a clear winner. The verdict: All Recipes, World's Best Lasagna, takes the crown. All Recipes, World's Best Lasagna earned the highest rating. Its perfectly seasoned meat sauce, boosted by 3 types of tomatoes, fennel seeds, and a touch of sugar, combined with an ideal noodle-to-cheese ratio, created a classic yet special lasagna. This recipe wasn't just good, it set a new standard. The contenders, a lineup of lasagna styles. The test included 6 recipes, each offering a unique approach. In a garden, a turkey sausage lasagna with a surprising twist, goat cheese in the ricotta layer. Martha Stewart, a hearty meat sauce with minimal tomato paste and a generous amount of fresh vegetables. Pioneer Woman, an easy-to-assemble lasagna using cottage cheese instead of ricotta, designed for family dinners. All Recipes, a classic lasagna with a well-developed meat sauce and perfectly cooked noodles. Recipe Tin Eats, a sophisticated lasagna featuring a long-simmered beef sauce with red wine and a Gruyere-infused bechamel. Salmon Nosrat, a meatless lasagna with homemade pasta and a double hit of dairy through spinach ricotta and bechamel. Testing methodology, rigor and consistency to ensure fair results. The recipes were tested under controlled conditions. Blind tasting. All lasagnas were tasted after cooling for 20 minutes to avoid scalding. Brand consistency. Common ingredients were sourced from a single supermarket to minimize variables. Pan uniformity. Each lasagna was baked in a 9x 13-inch dish, with adjustments made for material, ceramic, glass, metal, as specified in the recipes. Experienced palate. As a professional recipe developer with 15 years of experience, including time spent in Italy refining pasta techniques, I brought both technical knowledge and a seasoned palate to the evaluation. The rankings: from good to exceptional. Pioneer Woman's the best lasagna ever, 7/10. A solid, family-friendly option, but ultimately unremarkable compared to the top contenders. The heavy use of dried herbs and watery, low-fat cottage cheese held it back. In A. Garten's Turkey Lasagna, 7/10. A good recipe that fell short due to the divisive goat cheese addition. While some reviewers loved it, the tang overpowered the overall balance. Martha Stewart's Lasagna with meat sauce, 8/10. A classic execution with a runny ricotta filling and a slightly messy assembly. The sauce was nostalgic and flavorful, but the logistics dragged down the score. Salmon Nosrat's The Big Lasagna, 8.5/10. A decadent, meatless option that impressed with its richness and depth. The layered approach created tall slices, but the dairy-heavy profile lacked acidity. Recipe Tin Eats, Lasagna, 9/10. This recipe delivered a restaurant-quality experience, thanks to the long-simmered sauce and Gruyere-infused bechamel. The depth of flavor and texture were exceptional. All Recipes, World's Best Lasagna, 10/10. The clear winner. The perfectly balanced sauce, ideal noodle-to-cheese ratio, and classic execution made this lasagna the most satisfying and well-rounded of the bunch. Why this matters? The search for perfection. Lasagna is a labor of love, and the right recipe can elevate a simple meal into a memorable experience. By testing these popular versions side by side, we can move past guesswork and identify the one that truly stands above the rest. The All Recipes success isn't just about ingredients. It's about the perfect combination of technique, seasoning, and balance. This lasagna proves that sometimes the most beloved recipes are popular for a reason. In conclusion, if you're serious about lasagna, skip the endless scrolling and head straight to All Recipes, World's Best Lasagna. Your next lasagna night will thank you.